Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. If you're seeing me for the very first time, hi, my name is Samuel, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love, for the support, and your continuous showing up. I just want to say that I know I've been away for a while. I am so sorry. This year has been really terrible in terms of my inconsistency, or really terrible with my consistency, and there's just so much going on, and now we really need to work on being consistent and getting monetized before next year February, because there will be changes to monetization by next year February. And I've created this channel for like 6 years now, or more than that actually, but like I think I started creating content consistently at least to some extent 6 years now, and most times I'm either so close and something happens and I just lose my focus. So that aside, anyway, in today's video I'll be answering all of your comments. A lot of you guys have left a lot of questions in the comments that I have been seeing. Some I replied, some I was unable to reply, and I just thought, you know what, let me just do a video to come back and at the same time just respond to all of you guys' questions. So please accept my apology, and with that being said, let us get straight into the video. Okay, so I will only be taking questions from YouTube. I got some on TikTok as well. I will not be doing that because a lot of you guys don't follow me on TikTok, and to be honest, I'm not very serious with my TikTok right now. I mostly focus on just using it for music promotion, but we're going to get serious. We are going to get serious. Yeah, we are getting that bag everywhere possible. So if you'd like to follow me on TikTok, please, you can follow me here. This is a screenshot of my account, and you can also follow me on my backup account, which is this one as well. So please, I need your support, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My birthday is in November. I hope to hit 1,000 subscribers by November. Okay, so yeah. So before we go into the video, just tell me, what are you doing as you're watching this video? What drink are you having? I have a bottle of water with me, but I may as well just sip on some apple juice that I've got right here, and just have a bit of fun. I'm currently standing while making this video, and that is because my room is not very palatable to film content right now. This is where the sun is, and the electric whatever, to plug in the lights and stuff is at that side. So I can't, so the best thing for me right now is just to use sunlight to film like this. I'm using sunlight right now to film, not using any light at all. So I think I'm talking too much. Let's just go straight into the video. By the way, we have 3,142 subscribers right now. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. I appreciate your support. So the first question says, please, I'm new here and someone recommended you, but this video is a bit too fast for me. It's a bit fast for me. Can I get a reply from you on can I go about it easily? Thanks. This was 9 days ago. So sorry. Okay, so the first thing, by the way, thank you so much, Kamalu Miracle Izefula. Thank you so much for subscribing and joining the family. The one thing you can do is to probably reduce the playback speed. You can reduce it to like 0.75. I will be putting like, screen recording here on how you can do it, or all over the screen. So that is one thing you can do. You can either reduce the playback speed and make it 0.75, and I hope that is able to help you. By the way, shout out to you and to the person who recommended this channel to you. So we move to the next person. This is from Kind Soul Tales M21. Says, congratulations sir, thank you so much, great value you deliver here. Please, sir, how can I book a consultation session with you relating to studying nursing in Europe? I am working on building my Calendly portfolio where you guys will be able to like book, a session with me. And yeah, that is it, really. I can't really say this is how we are going to do it for now, but you guys just be on the lookout. I'll be putting it in my videos right now before we like go into the main thing. And then I don't know, I'll figure something out. But for now, the best thing you can do is to send me an email, which you're seeing right here. That is my email, and I will respond to you. Sometimes my email is usually full, so you could also send to this. Yeah, so that is it. Okay, so the next comment is from Julia, Nurse Julia Izzy. She said, interesting interview, Sam. I learned a lot here. Would appreciate if you could tell me where you got your mic. Well, the mic is from DJI, and I got it with the creator combo. I'll be linking it in the description, and you can get it either from TikTok shop or from my Amazon link. It will be in the description. This person says, may I be editing your video? Yes. You can contact me through my Instagram. But the thing is, I am not monetized yet. I am giving values on this channel for free. If you want to support me, you can buy me a coffee. It is in my links. You can do that to buy me a coffee. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, so I'm sure this person would not be editing for free. It would definitely cost money. So that is it. So this person, the next comment says, hello, I'm so happy I found your channel. So happy to have you here. My question is, how much does it cost to pursue a nursing degree in Nigeria? Also, can you do a top 10 list for Northern Nigeria? A top 10 list for Northern Nigeria. Keep up the good work. This was 1 month ago. Jesus. So this video was made under the 12 best nursing schools in Nigeria. And I feel so bad that I did not respond to this person for over 1 month. So the name is Achang5713. Apologies if I butcher your names. So to this person, I am so sorry that I'm just responding to your email right now. So to your first question, how much does it cost? Really, for schools of nursing, it depends. I'm not sure about the northern side of Nigeria, but I know that it's usually more expensive in the west compared to the northern part of Nigeria. But I would figure that per year it should be between like either 500,000 naira to like 1.5 million naira per year. Really, that's what I would think. But I am going to make a detailed video, just as you've requested, the top 10 list for Northern Nigeria. And yeah, you will get that video very soon, I promise you. In fact, should record it right after this video. Okay, the next question says MBBS cutoff mark for UNIZIK. So for UNIZIK, the JAMB cutoff mark is 160, I think. But for medicine and surgery, the target is usually between 280 to 300. And then, you have to do your post UTMEs and all that. So how do I say this? So the minimum requirement that you have to get to register for your post UTME is 160. But then you realistically, for JAMB or MBBS at UNIZIK, you need to have at least 280 to 310. So basically, that is the cutoff mark. But if you score like 160 something, you can still go for post UTME, but you may not end up getting that course that you want, if that makes any sense. Okay, so let us move to the next question. The next question is by Adenike. She says, hi, thank you for this video. I hold a BSc. Can I apply with that instead of an high school diploma? Okay, so I actually responded to the question that I did not understand. So I think I now understand. So for this person, is saying that she has a BSc. So could she use it to apply to study nursing in Poland instead of, high school diploma? I think you cannot, I'm not too sure if you can use that. And I don't know what BSc she has, but you can only do that if Poland does not allow for you to do a master's in something you didn't do a BSc in, just like the UK does. So the most realistic, and based on my findings, what most people eventually end up using is their high school diploma. Because most times if you use your BSc, they tend to be like, you have a degree, so what do you need this degree for? But instead, you can use your high school diploma, and then in the process, while trying to process your, papers and all that, and they're like, why do you have this long of amount of periods since you have graduated high school before now they're pursuing a degree, then you can explain to them that, oh, you had this degree, but your passion is in nursing, this, and that is why you are here. That is just my reasonable answer to your question, and I hope I've been able to answer you. So let's move to the next question. Sir, I scored 172. Which private universities can I study medicine and surgery? Private universities. I think I made a list of private universities in the video that this person commented on. So please do check them out. There is a lot of them in there. So we have a lot of questions from Anna's video. Sorry, let me just keep quiet. Okay, this person says, hello. Sorry for asking you a lot of questions, but I really want your support in this because I'm planning to study nursing in Poland. I wish you the best. Do I need to learn Polish for attending classes and hospital training within my studying period at the university? No, you do not need to learn Polish. There are universities that offer this program in English language, which I already did a video on before. You can check out my playlist about studying nursing in Poland or like Europe or whatever. Just go to my playlist section in YouTube. You should see something about that. And yeah, I think you have to like learn Polish in your year ones also, just to make it easier for people to, be absorbed into the system. So that is why I think they are now having Polish classes. So the next question says, after graduation, should I do any exams regarding my degree in Poland apart from the exams I will do in the university? I'm not sure what this question means, but I guess you're referring to like NCLEX equivalent in Poland. Of course, after the the exams in the university and all that, your final exam would be the qualifying exam that would make you a licensed nurse. So if that's what you're referring to, yes. But that is of course during your school days. It's not like you now have to do a separate exam once you've graduated. So the next question says, will I need to work in Poland as a nurse after graduation? So for me to apply to work in UK, Ireland, or other English speaking countries? I can only speak for the UK. No, you do not need to work first. Being an European certificate, you are highly valued. But of course, having an experience would be good, but it's not like a requirement per se. It's not a basic requirement. This cap doesn't. So it's not a requirement per se. It is just something that would probably boost your chances, boost it up, but it's not a compulsory stuff. Thank you so much for your support to this channel, Hannes. He asked like 3 questions. So the next one says, okay, this is concerning our person view numeracy practice test 1. Please, is there need to give space between 0.5 ml or 0.5 ml with a space? Yes, you have to give a space because it is a computerized stuff, and I think computers mark it, so you need to give space in order for the computer to be able to differentiate it, like to know that, basically. I hope you understand. And sometimes there are some questions that you don't need to put an ml into it really, like the ml is already there. It's just for you to fill it up with the numbers, if that makes any sense to you. So I hope I was able to answer that question. This person saw this. I think this is an old person. This is probably someone who knew me from secondary school days. So the next question says, hey Sam, if you studied in Poland, how were you able to get your PWZ? I did not study in Poland. If you have been following my channel for a long time, you would know that I moved from Nigeria to the UK. I studied my nursing in Nigeria, the first school of nursing in West Africa, I think Africa as a whole, the Oyo State College of Nursing Sciences, which was established in 1949. That is where I graduated. So I did not study in Poland. And if you want more information on how you can get your PWZ, you can let me know. So I hope that answers your questions. So what is the Ambrose Ali University cutoff mark? This is by Onu Majuru Blessing. the Ambrose Ali University cutoff mark for nursing and medical laboratory science. So it should be around 200 to 220. I think for MLS, 180 and above it's accepted, and for nursing, 200 and above. So this person says, got 234. Why can I get nursing in a state close to Edo State? To be honest, I can't really like just think, off my mind like this is it. Like do this or okay, I think Edo State is close to Ondo. So I think somewhere in Ondo should be good. And I made videos around like the top schools or okay, sorry, university. There should be a university in Ondo State. I think is it Obafemi Awolowo University? I think that I will update in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I think OAU should be in Ondo States in Owo, so I would probably recommend that one. But congratulations on scoring such high mark in. Okay, so here are the list of universities in Edo State that are accredited for nursing. And their JAMB cutoff marks are usually between 160 to 180. So this is it for those outside of Edo State, like bordering Edo State. I hope this helps. Thank you. Your jams. This person is Uzo Mba. Says Abia State. Okay with 160. Not too sure, but I wish you the best. This person says, but Ambrose Ali does not offer you nursing. Is this true? I just hope I'm not missing things up. But the next question says, tissue is seen in third stage of pressure ulcer. Yes, absolutely. Tissue is seen in third stage of pressure ulcer. So this person says, I scored 1999 in JAMB and my first choice is Federal University of Health Science, Azare, Bauchi State. But a friend of mine who is doing nursing in the same school said the cutoff mark for nursing there is now 200, but in the video I was saying 160 and the person is confused. Sorry for causing the confusion. I think I later checked and they recently updated it, but when you're making findings sometimes, especially when it has recently been updated, you may not really get to know sometimes. So I think yeah, that person is right. It is now 2. So the next question, you know what? I'm not going to answer any question again regarding JAM because we may be here for like forever. So this person says, I have a question. Is nursing in Poland hard? I mean, is it the same as medicine, for example, exams, strict grading system, etc.? Thank you. So of course, yes, nursing is not that simple, but I think compared to Africa, nursing in Europe is still simple, very simple. I can say that with my full chest. Nursing Europe is like the simplest. Honestly, even if you are like the dumbest, no offense, I think you should do well. It's not me trying to say that nursing is very simple, but there's a lot of resources made available to support people. Unlike Africa, where you have to like study a lot, cram a lot of things, and basically a bit more rigid system compared to Europe. So I hope that helps you. Yeah. So the next person says, OMG, this is amazing. Thanks, bro Sam. I'm 21. Want to go for College of Nursing so I can be a certified nurse. But to be honest, process of working outside the country is long. May God help me. I really enjoyed your video and also likely to take the same step like you. And please, is there any College of Nursing in Lagos State? Because I really want to be out of school after like 4 years' time. Your video is really educating. I was lacking information, but now I've gotten them. Thanks a bunch. Oh, this is so sweet. And please, please, guys, help me. I need to get monetized. Like, that is the only thing that I feel like has been discouraging me. I love doing what I do. I love spreading knowledge and all that, but it gets discouraging. 6 years and not being monetized. I know I had my own parts to play, but please don't download the videos through third parties. Don't do anything outside of the normal way that I should do. Watch the videos online, like, comment, share. Please. Anyway, Amarachi Grace, thank you so much, and I absolutely wish you the best. Yeah, I definitely had people that were older, and yeah, I think there's like two schools of nursing in Lagos. I think there's like a state and a federal. You can make more findings about that. So yeah, I wish you the absolute best. Okay. So the next question says, please, concerning the flu chart, will you be marked wrong when you add the ML to the input and output? I don't think you will know. I'm not sure what this person is referring to, but like I said earlier, if there is an ML, then you don't need to put it in the answers. But if there's no ML, then you need to put it in the answers. Okay? This person said, just discovered your channel. Really helpful. I'm so happy. Yeah. This person says, I'm 43, but I'm going to be a nurse. I wish you all the best. Even, I think I recently saw in the news that there was a man who graduated nursing, just became a nurse at the age of 65. So it is achievable if you put your mind into it. Hi, it's too easy, and in the exam, same difficulty level will be there. For the numeracy part of NMC practice, it is the same thing. It is not like it's too easy here. It will be the same distance. So if you feel like it's too easy, well, I guess you're doing a great job then. Okay, so I think that is it. Thank you so much. So that is it with this video. I hope I was able to answer all of your questions. If you have more questions, leave it in the comment section, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share. And I hope to see you in another video. So until then, bye. Just try to blend into the tone. Don't let the beat whistle. Just let your voice flow.